Last time on Off the Beaten Quest.
So she genuinely thinks Eldred left out of just, not wanting, just feeling utterly embarrassed, shameful, and, wanting to avoid it.
And
as she has
Adalina was
done.
like, Eldred didn't know that I know. And I got too mad.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Off the Beaten Quest, where the story is collaborative, the dice are merciless, and at least one of us is currently regretting a decision from 17 sessions ago. Whether you've been here since episode 1 or just clicked on this for the first time, same table, same welcome. Every voice belongs here, yes, even yours. Person who's never played D&D or just because the thumbnail looked interesting. But let's pull up a chair, roll the dice, and see what kind of mess we get into today for tonight's episode of Off the Beaten Quest. Last we left our adventurers, they had finally reached Yosaī Passway and had some heartfelt and emotional conversations and ultimately left off where Eldred had left to go off ahead to her family's town or settlement, whichever you'd like to call it.
Or so you say.
And she had left a note, Tomoé, which found it and presented it to the group, and we pick back up on them reeling from this event.
Was I showing... Who was I showing the note? I showed Adalina. She got sad.
Then we went to Jett.
Then we went to Jett, and that's where...
Yep. And I know that Jett was... Sorry, guys, we've been having a few breaks between episodes. I'm figuring it out. We were talking about how I thought she left for real, because that's what Jett would do. Yep.
Adalina was sitting in her guilt. I made her leave.
As you sit amidst the kind of bustling town or city of Yosaī Passway, the very much rich merchant districts in different kind of feel for the city of the different people that you pass by as you kind of have these conversations walking through. You see the different kind of tradesmen's kind of with their shops and the different stalls. You see different kind of walks of life. There are some beggars in the street that are kind of like begging for coins, some performers, buskers, things like that. Pass by these, the beggars are of all different species, human, tabaxi, things like that, just kind of all kind of walks of life. The city itself is kind of alive and well in the kind of heat of the day, as this is kind of late afternoon, as you guys had rested to kind of recover, refresh, shower, things like that, or bathe, I guess, so that you can take on the day and gather supplies and kind of get your bearings.
So where does that leave us? Because we were heading toward her city.
And I have no idea where her city is. It's not like she left a map. She just said she would meet us there. But she also knew that I didn't know where it was, so I feel like that was an empty promise.
Did Eldred ever say the name of where she was from?
She did not, from what I remember.
Okay.
Well, she was our main hook. Do we have any alternatives?
Well, she said she would meet us there. If we do an
Well-
alternative, then we can't.
She doesn't give us much information to get there. I mean, I guess we can keep heading that way, but
She had told you that it was east,
yeah.
like along or closer to the east coast of the continent that you guys were on.
I guess we can at least stock up here.
I think that's a good idea.
You guys got money?
Yeah.
I can go busk a bit, make something.
What is it do we need for the trip? Are we thinking a big haul of like... I want to say groceries, but that's not the word.
Wonder if they have any of that, like, if they have any magic compartments or something that you can store, like, warm food in. I'm just tired of all the jerky, man. We've had too much of it on the road.
I mean, I'm sure if they do, it's going to be very expensive, so...
Probably some healing potions, if you ever figure you know you had that book, but... Seems like a delayed thing. We could get something immediate now.
I think that's a good idea, especially since you've used...
Yeah, I've had
Yours,
to
yeah,
use
yeah.
them.
What do you want, like a... Thanks for using them on us. Because I mean it, yeah, thanks for using them on us.
You're welcome.
Maybe you can charm someone else into giving us more. Or play for patronage. Not patronage, for...
Yeah. All right, let's We're still in the inn, I believe, correct?
You guys had left the inn
Okay.
and ventured out towards kind of where the shops and stuff would exist, from what I remember. If I'm
Okay. I'm still kind of in that when we were here last time. I'm in the same. I don't know if I should switch it up or not. I mean, those bird folk didn't find me last time, but probably been spotted changing somehow.
Yeah, probably. Is there, like, maybe a bird you can avoid? Do you have to, like, study someone to turn into them?
Yeah, I can just it's just anyone I've seen before, so.
You have any ideas?
Not a bird.
I'm gonna.
Pigeon.
Stupid. Pigeon. I'm gonna try and find if I can see like an alley to duck into to just like swap out.
Oh yeah, sorry, I keep forgetting.
Ooh. I forget how much rejection these microphones have.
What do you mean?
Like if you don't talk right into it, it's like this.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah.
A 6.
6.
This is hard to read.
I'm going to change.
So give me
yes.
give me a stealth check since you're trying to kind of like hide away from view.
It's okay, I guess. It's a 12.
Okay.
It's not great.
You're not necessarily being like followed or anything at this moment, so like you know that passes for sure. Okay, so you duck down like kind of like a alley between a few buildings.
I'm gonna change into Gorn.
Which one is that?
the ship
Oh my
guy.
god.
The ship guy from the other town.
Yeah.
Shumi.
Because he's not here, so
And you know
I
stuff
won't
about
be able
him.
to run into him, you know?
Sure.
Hey, Gorn!
Are you confident in that decision?
I don't like that he's questioning me.
What the hell are you doing here, Gorn?
I don't Because I just don't want to turn into anyone that's here. Because I don't want to, like, you know, they know things that I don't. What about, like, have I seen any, like, lizard folk or anything, like, in other cities?
There was the chameleon guard. I mean, in other cities,
No,
make a history
I'm not
check.
turning into the chameleon guard. Absolutely not. I just walk around as the guard. Make a history, you said?
Yeah.
16.
Okay, so with a 16, still regulating these music volumes, sorry. With a 16, you recall a few different, like, lizard folk over the kind of course of, you know, your lifetime. You do remember there's like a Komodo dragon person, there is a kind of salamander.
I'm going to change into the Komodo dragon.
That's cool.
Okay.
They're so cool.
My pens are over there. Shit.
How will we recover from this?
Justin, help. Father, help. Father, help. Just give me my red bat, yeah. I'm changing my nameplate so we know who I am. Thanks. Yay. Yeah, so I changed into the Komodo dragon, and are they, when I have seen them, were they like middle class, upper class, lower class? Like, what are they wearing? Because I take on what they are, like, I take on what they were wearing at the time, basically. What?
It was Justin's face, that's all.
They were a butcher,
Okay, gotcha.
Ooh.
since Komodo dragons eat meat.
I like that. All right, cool. All right, yeah, I'm gonna be a little butcher going around town. You mean
Kind of like
Komodo
stained apron, like
Yeah.
tunic and pants and boots and stuff.
All right, and I swoop back around the corner where you guys saw me came out of, and I do a little nod, make eye contact.
You really should come up with like a symbol, like a hand gesture that like it's like this is me.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah.
Time to spend another bardic inspiration.
Okay.
All right, ready to go shopping, I guess?
Yeah, do we want to stick together?
She is super withdrawn. You see that in her hood's pulled up, but in her hood, because it's such a, like, it's so big, that she's got her cat construct, and then, why am I like this?
Perfect and smart and kind and
Unprepared.
considerate.
Aw, that was cute.
Kind of like moving around her shoulder and then like kind of like nuzzling up against her cheek. Her
Aw.
feathers.
Yeah, she's got the cat, and then she has the bird as well, but it's up behind her neck, so I don't know that you would see it, because that's going to give me proficiency in perception, because she's also looking around for thieves' cant. She does not believe that Eldred walked away. She's just hopeful,
Okay.
so she's just looking for any sign of her.
Okay.
There's probably a bookstore nearby. We want to.
Adalina
What
being
is
not
up
into
with
that.
you?
You're not interested in a bookstore? What if we can make perfect waffles on the first time?
Yeah, pancakes.
And I will say this is just something to note for like the setting the scene as well. You're seeing banners for their different houses, essentially, or almost like different houses. There are very much there's like a cart with like a scale behind it. There's a cart with a scroll. There is a set of almost like a scale with some coinage next to it. There is almost kind of like an open book with a quill, and then there are crossed swords with a shield.
Interesting.
Each have their own sets of colors and different things. They are kind of hung in different spaces. You mainly seen them when you guys came in and you saw them on the two fortresses. The one with the sword and shields was on the military looking kind of base, and the other three were on the other fortress. That kind of resembles like a larger kind of guild hall, or kind of what's the word? It's like very much like similar to like a Congress building, but it's like very big, kind of like the Library of Congress mixed with the Congress building. It's the best way I can describe it as far as like kind of look and feel. But these different banners are hung around different parts of the bazaar that you're going through that kind of denotate kind of the different things that are being sold in that area. It kind of gives you the idea of where different governance kind of happens as you're going through. A lot of the caravan ward had the cart kind of banner. A lot of the different things for like bookstores, libraries will have the book and quill. And there were some symbols for the scale and scroll that were kind of on like the main gate that kind of certain kind of administrative people wore, things like that kind of dealt with a lot of the carts and different things that came in.
Okay.
I mean,
So what is it you guys are looking for? Sorry.
I know I've been spotted with you guys. I don't want to get you guys in trouble. They know you guys as a group at this point, but not. They see someone not me, they're probably going to suspect who I am at this rate.
And that's if anyone is looking for you here.
They tried to follow us out of Hope. Oh, yep.
That's true. Well, is there a way that we can rally back together in case something happens? Because it's happened before, and Eldred's gone now, and I really don't want you to get hurt either. And Adalina's kinda...
Yeah, I think you should probably stay with her at least. Make sure she, like,
So-
is okay.
Is the proficiency bonus on top of the other bonus? So if I have a +4 to perception, then I am proficient in it because of the bird. Do I get the other +2?
The +2 it's adding to your proficiency bonus?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you would just add the +2 to the +4.
I heard that.
Well, you're not, like, animated like you usually are, so, I mean, something's going through your head.
You know
don't even-
something's wrong, yeah.
You don't even like books right now. That's, like, your whole shtick.
Is it?
You run a bookstore, don't you?
You run away, don't you?
Adalina.
I'm gonna go. I'll meet back up with you guys. Fucking
So
at
you're
the
going
inn,
to
I guess.
perform? Is that where you're headed off
So
to?
I'm given this form. I look like a butcher, so I'm not gonna perform.
Fair enough.
That might be a little off-putting.
Aarencia's version of Sweetie Todd.
I'm gonna just go try and seek out.
It's actually a pig person. It's called Swiney Todd, but okay.
Oh, that's awesome! That's incredible. You should've made
Tomoé's
him
new
the
favorite play.
butcher. Sweeney Todd.
Um,
I'm just gonna go seek out like some health potions, any healing salves, and also, you know, that refrigerator, that magic refrigerator or heater or whatever I was thinking about. Maybe a butcher may be looking for one of those, so that makes
That's a good
sense.
point. That's a good point.
okay. So that's where you head off into kind of find the towards what's called the Roaring Bazaar, that district with the different. It has merchants that pass through that rent spaces by the hour. Caravan awnings overlap different like things. Voices layer very much heavy. This is like a very large, heavy thing where a lot of carts are parked. There's different stalls and or shops that are kind of set up amidst this area. And then the two of you are.
Deciding. Did you not want to go look for products? Did you want to find food? What is it you What is it you need from us right now, Adalina?
Well, I don't think she left.
Why?
I just don't.
Well, I think she's a coward and she abandoned us, so... If you don't think she left, where would you think she would have went?
I don't know. I don't think she left.
Okay. Then do you want to go back to the room and see if we can see any chance?
Yeah.
I did look.
And she's not looking at you. She's like little kid.
I did look before, and there was no sign of anything. But if you would like to look, I will take you there and we can do that.
Jett's gonna be mad.
Jett's busy, and Jett has no right to be mad. They've gotten us into far worse. Besides, we're a team. I think it would be good for Jett to have some faith that maybe someone wouldn't run from her or from us.
I'm also reading my spell book at the moment.
But if you're wrong, Adalina, it's not your fault.
Did I say it was?
Actually, you did mention that she made Eldred leave in a whisper.
Did Tomoé hear that?
Did you hear that? I don't know.
She's like 4 feet taller than Adalina, so like, just by sheer space, she didn't hear.
She's just 4 feet taller than
I don't-
15. I know it's not.
I mean, yeah, your passive perception's higher than that, so you would have, yeah. Also, I appreciate that you looked to me to see versus the person to my left who decided, oh, nope, I heard that, or I saw that.
Yes.
Didn't even say the number, just was like, oh, yep, that wins.
Cute little innocuous perception checks on non-vital information.
You never know.
You never know.
Well, you did mutter under your breath that you felt you made Eldred leave. You did not. She abandoned once when she went into that water.
Did she abandon?
Maybe not fully, but
Or is that her like only way out of the situation to not die?
we don't know that.
I think the goblin thing is worse, but like, I don't believe that. I think you two just like being mad at each other. I think it's fun for you.
I think you're wrong, Adalina. I
That's
think
fine.
I opened up and I was willing to be her friend. We stayed in the same room. We shared a talk you were not there for. And then she disappeared.
No, but I've had my own talk with her before, and the opposite happened. So I don't have any... She's going to go academic for a second. I don't have any data that tells me that she would leave. There was
Except for a written note. Did you want to analyze the note? Did you want to take it somewhere to see? We have nothing else of hers that's written.
She just goes quiet and keeps walking.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess we will come back.
I'm also like, I'm trying to see like what kind of
Things she can do.
like I can do anything.
Okay, so in the Roaring Bazaar, give me a perception check, please.
Okay. And if I use my detect magic, like innate ability of my mask while doing this, will that help me identify like magical healing shit or no?
I think not in this instance,
Okay.
only because it's like basically turning on
It's so
night vision
magical,
goggles
it's
in
just
the
like-
lit room.
Yeah.
It's just gonna
Yeah.
radiate off of a lot of different things at the moment.
Oh man, that's a 7.
This is 7.
That's a 7.
You don't see anything right away. You see places like the Skyrig Pavilion, which is a portable beast harness vendor.
Oh.
You see Perfumer of Shifting Scents, which is the Mirith Qua.
I want to
How?
stop by there, actually.
Okay.
Well, because I've been wanting to mask my scent because I smell like a rat.
There's
That's true.
different alloy merchants. There is a shop called the Broker of Broken Things.
Oh,
Also.
that's cute. I like that. I would like to go to this perfume scent place.
Okay.
What was it?
It's called the Perfumer of Shifting Scents.
Perfume of shifting scents.
As you approach, her stall is draped in layered, translucent fabrics dyed in pale gradients. Hanging glass vials rotate gently from threads and clinking softly when the wind passes. There's colored smoke occasionally drifting from a vented kind of clay burner at the rear of this the stall. And as you approach, the interior is like there's shelves kind of arranged by different temperature effects rather than fragrance. There's cool scents, warming scents, numbing scents, invigorating scents. The person running the stall is a slender, kind of skin-toned, pale with like a bluish undertoned hair, very much like shaved on one side. This is a hobgoblin, but not the traditional like reddish skin. This is like almost like maybe like half orc, half hobgoblin. So there's kind of like a one tusk versus like two. But yeah.
I approach and I tried to put on like a kind of more gruff like visage because I'm a butcher. I'm trying to play the part, right? So I come up and I'm like, "Hey, what you got going on in this stall?"
I purvey perfumes and different scented things that have different effects.
Temperature perfumes. There's cold. There's hot. Like, it's interesting.
Among other things. Not a one-trick pony. I have a lot of different scents and different things. What is it that you're looking for?
I mean, there's times when I get off work and I'm smelling, a little too bloody. So.
When you see it, she gets kind of close and she kind of like sniffs near your neck to kind of get like your scent. And she's interesting. You don't smell that bad right now.
I just haven't started my shift yet. It's later in the day.
Then maybe you need to wash your apron.
You got anything to cover this up?
Can see what I can find.
Great.
Give me a moment. And there's some like few people kind of like meandering in, and you hear like kind of like the soft kind of crunch of these mats that you're standing on that are like these red mats that kind of have this like neutralizing almost aroma that you like kind of feel in your air, kind of like almost like a calming kind of mix between like sandalwood and lavender, I would think.
Dude, motion sensitive smell thing. That's awesome.
And
That sounds expensive.
she comes back and she has a vial in her hand. It's this like blue kind of almost like aqua liquid in like a very like teardrop, like a reverse teardrop shaped vial. And says, here, you can use this to mask most any scents. It will smell like the sea. And it should cover up anything that someone doesn't want to be smelled.
So smell like a sailor. Right. It's an interesting exchange. Yeah, how much?
I'd say It's normally 10 gold, but I can see that you're in a bit of a pinch. So I'll sell it to you for 5.
She doesn't like being read like this.
And typically, and I will say that if you ever are in the market for anything else, it's typically better to come as you are. That way I can easily find something that can fit your nature.
She like stares for a long time. There are dangers in being yourself.
There's truth to that. But it's also liberating to not have to always wear a mask around everyone. But I'm sure this will help you for after your shifts.
How long does this last?
I mean, it's your typical, same as your perfumes, and it lasts for a few hours, and it definitely gradually fades. So you need to use more, but it's very potent, so a little goes a long way.
And how big is this? Like
It's like,
a perfume bottle?
Like a perfume, like a mini.
yeah, I would say
Perfume?
it's kind of like
Okay.
this tall, but it's like, again, it comes down, it's like a point, and it kind of comes up with like a little, like, kind of stopper, like,
I'll buy 3.
okay. And she kind of hands you the one when you hand her the 15 gold, but she comes back with, they're the same shaped vial, but they're different shades of blue. So the next one is kind of like a more of a, like a darker blue, and then the other one is kind of a more of an aquamarine. And she says, for different smells, for different situations that you might find yourself in.
So 1 aqua, 1 blue, and 1 aquamarine.
Yes.
Care to elaborate?
I mean, I don't pry. So,
You made the product. Kind of like to know how they have different effects.
they're the same effect, it's just different smells. You can't smell like the same thing everywhere you go. Sometimes there are different occasions, after work, date nights, things like that. Or when somebody needs to put on a show. It doesn't matter, I don't know. Catch attention.
This bitch just fucking reading me like, how does she know? Okay. She gives her 16 gold,
Okay.
and then she's like,
She says, thank you. And don't worry. Secret's safe with me. And she kind of like turns to help somebody else.
I'm kind of gonna wait and like kind of eavesdrop until she's like free again. I wanna catch her ear. I wanna talk to her.
Okay. So, she like helps a couple people, and then she notices that you're still standing there and says, "Is there? Sorry, was there anything else that you needed?"
You seem to know something I don't know.
Just a person's scent can tell a lot about a person. You may work in a meat shop, but you definitely don't smell like one.
Do you know of any anti-divination shit around here?
I mean, I pass through here to sell my wares, but I don't typically take stock of everyone that's selling in the bazaar. So I'm sure there's something here. There typically is something for everyone.
All right. Thank you. She's gonna nod and she's gonna turn and head off.
Okay.
I'm gonna for more potions. I know I didn't find any. I'm gonna keep looking for some shit. I don't know.
No, but
I
you're ready for
believe in
date
you.
night. You're ready for date night.
I'm ready for after work. I'm ready for date night. I'm ready. What's the third one am I going to?
Performing.
Performing. Yeah. Oh man.
Because you don't have your violin on you, but
Right. That's why I was
if
like.
you think about this, somebody with a keen sense of smell
Yeah.
could, even if it's masked, depending on the magicality of it, would smell the oil of the strings, the wood, the case, things like that. That
Okay. This is where
makes
my
sense.
fucking subclass confuses the shit out of me because it like technically morphs into me, but I still have access. But it's like you cannot access these things. But then we've played it differently, and I'm like, I don't know what we're really doing. We're just fucking winging it.
It's called having a good time.
I know. Okay, I'll go further into the market.
okay.
I'm keeping an eye out for those original fucking bird folk that I saw.
So since your perception wasn't the super high,
Yeah, it was bad.
you didn't notice, but there was kind of like one of those like nose studs, but it had a special gem that seemed to be like illuminated in some way, shape, or form. But it was on like she was standing facing you this way, but it was like kind of on this side, so you didn't necessarily pick it up. But, so
I'm gonna spray the one of the perfumes on me. I'm gonna spray just like the aqua one for now.
okay.
You use
Say
too
it.
much.
Axe body spray.
This is very much like a like where you have to kind of like put it on your like finger and then kind of like rub it. Kind of like this is very much the old school perfume. This isn't like a spray.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Like an oil.
I'll do that.
Eau de perfume.
Pour on your finger and then.
I'll put it. I was like,
Yeah.
some people do.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Fair enough. Give me another perception check.
I don't wear perfume that often, so I don't know how shit works.
Just bruises it.
Okay, that's better. 15.
Okay. So you see that there are, you see a place called the Emberglass Stand, which is a seller of heat-resistant containers. And your eye does eventually keep drifting to, like, the sign is very, like, pageantry, I should say, of the broker of broken things. So there's like they stand out amidst like the crowd, but you don't necessarily see anybody that's selling any alchemy or herbalism things. This is very much like a trades wares kind of part of the bazaar that you're in.
I'm gonna go to the broken things
Okay, you want to go there?
because it
Okay.
seems important. You've said it twice now. I'm gonna go to that shop.
I mean, it's just one of the bigger stalls that are in this area.
What are they selling here? Broken things.
So as you approach, you see a chaotic mound of like cracked tools, chipped ceramics, spent metal, snapped weapons, shafts kind of piled deliberately into like a slopping kind of display ridge. A sign reads, "Nothing is finished yet." As the kind of you get closer to the interior of this stall, there's like sorting crates labeled fixable, redeemable, salvageable, misunderstood. The workbench is covered in tiny
cute.
labeled drawers of like spare components. There's a kobold that's like about average height with a crooked nose, sleeves rolled up to the elbows, showing kind of some burn scars that are on his arms. He's examining some objects, kind of he's like pressing his ear to them, and then kind of like waiting for something, and then kind of tinkers around with it. Not many people are stopping here. This seems a little bit more, I guess I don't want to say like abandoned, but people typically kind of pass over this place a lot.
While she's seeing all these things, she's having like a moment of like feeling back to where she basically like raised herself and like all of this scrapyard looking stuff. And there's an odd sense of like nostalgia and like a softness happening in her. And she's going to go on the hunt for like malleable like wood. She's looking for like
Okay.
materials to possibly help forge like a new mask.
Okay. You see that there are pieces of wood, kind of old, broken, like practice shields and things like that. Some cracked, some kind of unstrung, wooden swords and things that are kind of in the salvageable bins. As you're kind of like sorting around and kind of, like some different pieces of wood kind of fall and different things. He hears the noise and he kind of says, "Oh, well, my goodness. Sorry, I didn't know there's a customer here. Sorry, I was just, I was very much enthralled with the mechanism of. But anyway, what is anything that I can help you find?
Oh, what were you working on?
It was just old tinkering of this machine. I'm trying to figure out how it works. It's quite complicated, but it's fine. I can get back to it. I have plenty of time on my hands.
Yeah, with how fast you talk, you probably have a lot of time. All right. Really a go-getter. I'm looking for some materials for some wood carving, things like that. Any art supplies, maybe?
Any specific type of wood that you're looking for? I've got balsa, pine, cherry, spruce, fern.
We can go fern, maybe?
Fernwood? I made that last one up. Sorry, I was just excited.
I was just excited. I love him. He's a
kobold.
He's a kobold.
So he's relatively like shorter.
That makes sense.
Very
cute.
excitable.
Yeah.
He gives me like a Belle's dad's vibes from Beauty and the Beast. Yeah.
Yeah, just some lighter wood, easy to carve, but not too breakable, malleable, but sturdy.
Kind of like jumps up on one of the crates that you were like looking through, and he's kind of like bending in and kind of like sorting through different things, and he pulls out essentially what was looks like a sign that somebody kind of like painted onto but never finished, that because either like broke in half or something, so it's like the name of like some old business and stuff, and he goes, this is probably the biggest piece that I have. I never throw anything away. Everything has its use, so there's always something that somebody can find here. So you definitely should be able to have something with this. I've plenty of other sizes and shapes, and he kind of like starts like kind of throwing like different things like around, is trying to find.
Great, yeah. Thank you. How much for this sign?
I could give it to you for say 5 copper. It's nothing super expensive. It's just wood after all.
All right, yeah. Works for me. You want to show me this machine you were talking about? I'm just curious.
It's and so he kind of like moves over. It's essentially what looks like it's a broken kind of the water wheel of sorts, but it's like connected to like a small mechanism. So it looks like a small water wheel attached to kind of like this like square metal housing.
Does it not spin, or what's the problem?
Still trying to figure it out. It's something from a small fountain that I found, and it's something that I'm sure I can get it working for something that somebody will find useful, or for whether it be for irrigation of small crops or things like that. I still trying to figure it out.
You seem like quite the entrepreneur.
Like I said, everything has its uses. Nothing worth throwing away. Something will be good for something for someone.
What? That guy. Oh my gosh.
That's how he feels about the closet in my office.
Oh my god.
Marriage.
I'm like, there's so many useful things I could probably find here, but my mind is like blank.
Do you want to look around?
Yeah, I'd like to look around. I doubt they have any, but like maybe some violin strings or something.
Okay. Give me
happening?
an investigation check.
Ooh. Investigation.
Get it.
Okay. 17.
17. You find in the redeemable bins, you find an old cello
Oh.
that's like broken kind of in half. So it's like the top half of a cello, so to speak. So the strings are long and they like hang loose. You as far as instruments go, that's probably the only thing that's there. Maybe some, like a broken kind of pan flute that's like somewhere in there. But in the misunderstood bin, there's a lot of different
It's
like
me.
bobs and bits that are in there. Kind of similar to the machine that he was like kind of tinkering with. There's kind of a few different things in there. Give me a perception check, please.
Okay. $15.
As you're kind of sorting through this, nothing seems to be catching your eye as far as like what's in this. But you see a faint glow at the bottom of the bin.
I look in the bin for the glowing piece in the bottom. Wait. First, detect magic. Is it magical?
It is.
All right. I think flavor-wise, as she's casting detect magic, like you can't see her mask, but like one of the equipment pieces like on her butcher form, maybe like her little butcher knife like faintly like glows as she casts detect magic. She's going to carefully reach down and she's going to clasp it in her hand and she's going to take a look at it.
So it is a small crystalline flask that has a faint warm light when held. It's full of shimmering gold liquid that smells of honey and spring herbs.
Shit. I'm going to cast Identify on this to see like what properties it has. It looks very interesting to find this at the bottom of a scrap shop.
Misunderstood.
It's misunderstood for a reason.
It's misunderstood.
So you open it and you kind of like, you smell it. Give me a sleight of hand.
21.
21. You go to like it slips because it's crystalline, so it has like round. You kind of like almost fumble it in your hand, but you catch it upside down, and you notice the liquid doesn't come out of it.
Nope. Would you say that this bin is dimly lit?
By the thing in your hand.
Like my hand is like kind of in the crate, like still like. Is the crate inside the crate dimly lit?
Not much. Not like, so
Okay.
it's not like a light source by any means.
All right, because it says, while you are in dim light, you can cause an object in range to be unobtrusively obscured from the sight of other creatures. I'd like to try and pocket it.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Okay, and this gives me advantage to do that.
Steal it from this helpless old man.
Look, it's what I know to do best.
No, you're a bard.
You're right. You're so fucking. But I have expertise in sleight of hand. That is a 25.
25. Okay, so you pocket it.
I'm bad.
And as you had casted Identify previously, this is what's known as a wondrous item. It is known as the Vitality Flask. It has 3 abilities. The first, drink from the flask. As a bonus action, you can drink the contents of the flask and you regain 4d4 plus 4 hit points. Once the flask is emptied, it will automatically refill the next dawn.
Okay, so bonus action, 44 plus 4, and it refills at dawn.
The second ability is Transfer Vitality. Once the flask is emptied for the day, as an action, you can touch the empty flask to your lips and sacrifice any number of hit points up to a maximum of 20 and transfer this vitality into the flask. As a bonus action, another creature can drink from the flask, whether it be drank freely or given, to regain the sacrificed amount of HP. Transferred vitality lingers in the flask for up to 1 hour, after which it flows harmlessly back to whomever deposited the vitality. This can only be done once per day. And the third is called Healing Energy. As an action, once the flask has been emptied for the day, you may expend 1 or more unspent hit die to store in the flask as healing vitality energy. The creature expending the hit die rolls the dice and adds their constitution modifier to the total. Once stored, as a bonus action, another creature can drink from the flask, whether it be drank freely or given, to regain the deposited energy. Healing energy lingers in the flask for up to 1 hour, after which the energy dissipates. This can only be done once per day per individual.
Per day per individual. Okay. I'm assuming I'm going to get an item for that. I don't know. I'm scribbling this all down frantically as if
You
I
can add-
literally-
you can
I
add
did
to
too.
your you can add to your inventory. Search up vitality flask, and you can add it.
I'm like, that would have been much simpler instead of just frantically scribbling.
I literally wrote down details are in AG's character sheet.
Wow.
It's like I'm not doing
Did
that.
you find it?
I haven't figuring it out.
That's so smart.
The vitality flask.
I won't be able to find that note later when I need it.
Right.
I can't Command F my journal, but it's fine.
That's right. I know.
Yes, I found it.
Okay.
Wow. Add to backpack. Holy shit. After I've like cast the identify, I'm gonna turn back to like the kobold. Where's the kobold?
He's still kind of like tinkering away. He's kind of left you about your business. He's not like, he made his sale for the day, so essentially like he's kind of.
He made 5 coppers, poor boy.
I mean, he purveys in junk, so if anything, he's
Yeah.
like everything's profit at this point.
I'm going to, without saying anything, I'm going to like pass by, and as I'm passing, I'm going to swiftly take my hand and like just drop 10 gold by him, not say anything. I'm trying to do it stealthily so he doesn't see.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Yeah, right. 17.
Okay. He is kind of like listening to this thing like hum again as it kind of starts to whirl. Like the mechanism starts to move in some way, shape, or form. So there's like some like grinding of different gears and things that's making this like water wheel kind of move. And so you dropping the coins kind of is masked by the sounds that he's hearing. And he says, thank you for coming by anytime. If you need anything else, I'm here. I will be working away at different things, and I'm happy to help anything that you need.
Thanks. Good luck with getting that working. She's shaking her head at me.
Stole from this sweet man.
I paid him money, kind of.
Thing you stole was literally worth over 100 gold, if not
Hey.
multiples.
It's fine.
But he didn't know what it was.
He didn't know.
Um,
I'm a bad person.
the person that regretting the decision was you from 17 sessions ago, or Tomoé, or whatever one's worse.
Man.
Because 17 sessions ago was session 6 with the parrot.
Oh, yeah. Well.
That's the joke.
Damn.
That's the joke. Okay, so where to for you now?
Well, I solved the health potion thing by accident, but I found it. And now I guess I'm gonna freaking
Fucking bats.
You said there was like a place that had the the heating, the anti-heat, like the cooler.
Heat resistant containers?
Yeah, I want to check that out.
Okay.
I'm just going shopping.
As we cut back to you two, what is it that you're doing?
Have we made it back to the inn?
Yeah.
Okay.
You make a music over there.
Don't crack it.
For Tomoé, it's not that she enjoys
It was an accident that time.
being angry with Eldred. It's that she feels sad seeing how affected Adalina is. And she knows that hope can be a very terrible thing. It could be a beautiful thing too, but in her experience, it's been really rough. So she's trying to keep Adalina's expectations on the lower side. So that's why it seems a little bit more cruel than what I'm intending. But yes.
Okay.
We're here.
So are you guys like heading back up to like your room?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you make it back to the room.
I'm gonna detect magic on everything outside of the room.
Okay.
The door frame, the door handle, the keyhole. If there's a rug outside, the flooring.
Okay. There's no magic on anything in that vicinity.
No remnants.
No. That campaign happened a while ago.
I can't unhear it.
Oh. Sorry.
I've done it to myself.
It's not on purpose.
That campaign happened a while ago.
I don't know what she's trying to find.
I don't know either. That's what you're
She's just,
looking to tell me.
Trying to like ground herself and finding anything.
yeah.
Yeah. And then when she's looking up at the room, I'm going to ask the innkeeper if they've had any issues with people disappearing from
Okay.
this place.
Low key, where you guys are staying at the Ledger's Rest? Is that right?
That sounds right.
No.
Or is it
The
The
Drift Latch
Driftlatch Hostel.
Hostel.
Gotcha. Okay. Sorry, it's been a minute.
I'm gonna flip
so
back
this
one
is
page.
Jarn.
Jarn.
Okay. So he says, what can I do for you?"
We had, I'm going to assume she's a runner, but my friend is convinced that she has been taken. Have you guys had any issues with, she's not a child, so not kidnapping, but an equivalent of people going missing?
No, there's not really any missing people going missing around here. If anything, the only thing that's kind of been going around is what's been happening at the sealery, but otherwise, it's been pretty straightforward around here.
Could I inquire what's been happening at the sealery?
There's been some talks of some different things that have been happening over there, different weird noises, issues of different kinds. It's just been a lot of weird, spooky stuff that's been happening over there.
Oh, well, thanks. Could you point us maybe in the direction of that?
That's in the Measured Exchange District, where a lot of like the bureaucratic nonsense that happens in this city.
I get that.
You know, banks, tax houses, the like. Currency appraisal, you know, it's all boring stuff.
Well, thank you for being so open and willing to answer my question.
I mean, I got no reason not to.
Yeah, I'm gonna
People
go.
come through here all the time, so.
Oh, do a lot of people come through here?
Oh, I mean, yeah. This is the Yosaī Passway. People have to come through here just to get to the, whether it's east or west, wherever they're going, they pass through here.
Tomoé's stuck in small talk and she doesn't know how to leave. so she's like, oh, so you probably get a lot of colorful people that come through here often.
Yeah, I would say. That's why the fact that you're blue doesn't, surprise me in the slightest.
Yeah. What is he?
He's a orc.
Oh.
Or half orc, I should say. So he's kind of, he's not as bulky or he has broad shoulders, hair is tied in a knot. You can see that his nose is kind of broken in a couple places. But it's just healed that way. But yeah.
Adalina didn't find anything. She's gonna come down and she's gonna is your sweatshirt still around your waist?
Yeah.
Adalina's gonna pull at your sweatshirt. I didn't find anything.
She's gonna wave at him bye, and then I have I asked him about some stuff, and he says there's some crazy noises and issues coming from the sealery, if you wanted to check that out. Or maybe we can ask a guard about it.
Where's that?
Um,
Can we go now? Can we get Jett and go?
yeah, it's in the Measured Exchange District. We can grab Jett maybe on the way. I don't... Directions are not my forte. I'm more into calligraphy.
What is the measured exchange? What is that?
It's a area.
What's?
It's the area where the sealery is, the one that's
Oh.
having all the...
But if I go up and I fly and I look for it, what would I be looking for?
She's gonna turn back to Jordan. Hey again. If my friend here were to fly up, what do you think we should look for to be able to identify the sealery quickly?
I would just be careful flying over the city. It's typically a no-fly zone for security reasons.
That's actually kind of good news for our other friend, so thank you.
But you'd probably find a lot of shops that are permanent stone front kind of establishments, brick and mortar, different concordant seals, things like that.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Again, business bureaucrat stuff.
That's awesome.
I think that's enough for Adalina, given where she grew up.
Okay.
I will walk out and start walking towards the district where maybe Jett would be.
The Bazaar District?
The Bazaar District.
Okay.
See?
Noises don't mean anything specific.
But like, maybe.
Yeah.
Give me... This wouldn't be necessarily needing to roll for a history check or whatever, but the other thing that you would kind of infer with based on like what you guys have been dealing with is that like
Jett
could be
stuff.
No, yokai.
could be a yokai like
Oh,
the ghost.
shit, yeah.
You guys essentially have been fighting ghosts, you know, throughout the whole process.
Oh yeah, the whole main,
main
plot
campaign.
thread. Of the
I was like, drugs, duh.
Obviously drugs, bro.
It's
God
always
damn it.
drugs with Jett.
drugs.
Look.
Ghosts, drugs, and birds, you know.
Drugs and birds.
I want that on a t-shirt.
Ghosts, drugs,
Okay.
and birds.
That's our merch.
The birds have been replaced. The birds work for the bourgeoisie.
Just a seagull sitting in a chair.
Dude, the bourgeoisie is the freaking Flint Feather Syndicate, bro. It's a conspiracy theory.
Jeez.
Okay. So you essentially are going to find Jett.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice, man. So you essentially head to the Bazaar District. Are you leaving the Bazaar District as well?
I feel like there's not much else for
Or
me
the Roaring Bazaar, I
to
should say.
do here, so I'd probably be heading back toward the inn. So we'd probably
Okay, so you would
bump
run into each other.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. So you, after a little bit of walking, you... actually, no, sorry. We're jumping ahead. That's my fault. You were looking at the place with the containers.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, that's right.
Yeah.
So you guys are heading to the Roaring Bazaar, and we cut back to Jett, who did like this kind of triangular stall constructed from different translucent amber panels, kind of like fused together.
Ooh.
Sunlight passing through them warms the interior slightly, making it kind of feel inviting during like different like cold mornings, things like that. There are displayed jars that are placed atop of black velvet pads, so even like cracks kind of show immediately. A shallow gutter carved around the stall collects spilled molten samples used for demonstrations. So it's essentially like a glass blowing place, different things like that. Shelves contain containers sorted by tolerance rating. Labels are etched directly into the glass and not written so that they cannot be altered. There's like a test station that includes charcoal tray, heating rod, thermal stone plate. Customers are encouraged to kind of witness the demonstrations of like heat resistance before purchasing. There's a high elf that is that's kind of like testing the different things and is using kind of like magic to kind of spin different pieces of glass, and with the heat, like kind of like it's almost like so it's like how the heated hands spell. Which spell is that?
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
I don't know that I'm blank. For some reason, I'm literally blanking on the
Burning
name of the spell.
hands or
Burning
maybe-
hands. To kind of like melt the glass and kind of shape it into different things. But yeah.
Right. I'm going to approach.
And there are people like crowded, like watching. So this is like very much like a demonstration in this moment too. So there's like a lot of people here, but
I suppose, yeah, I'm watching and then at the same time keeping an eye out because I'm looking for both like a cooling system and maybe a heating system because I'm like, they probably sell both here. Maybe, I don't know. Because they're doing the fire stuff. So just keeping an eye out. Any price tags around?
things are relatively expensive
Awesome.
here.
I don't think I can steal a whole fucking cooler.
It's not gonna go as well as you think.
Yeah, I was like,
Not this place.
Just walk around with a Yeti.
this place.
And I will say too that
Dude, let's get Hydro Flask.
elves are not, and I kind of like preface this when we started like the campaign. Like,
Yeah.
elves are very
as common.
not common. So this individual is very kind of like, it's a spectacle in that of itself that there is an elf kind of doing magic in this place at all, as well as kind of what he's doing with like the glass and different things.
I'm watching closely. And this is a high elf.
Correct.
So this, I'm assuming it's very like lush, luxurious, like kind of situation. Jett feels simultaneously out of her element and also like I've been in places like this before a little bit here and there. But she's like looking at the show and she's like, this is gonna be out of my budget. She's gonna wait around until one of his demonstrations are over.
He kind of like puts the thing in. It's like this like jar that has. It's almost like it was made to look like stained glass with the way that it's cracked. It's like thick cracks through it. And there's different glass kind of like melded into it, so it has different colors with the different sands that have been used to kind of make the different colored glass. And everybody's like claps, you know, and then like kind of
I
like,
clap
heads
as well,
off. The demonstration disperses as he's kind of like cleaning his hands and kind of like, you know, kind of cleaning up the station and things like that.
I go up and I clear my throat. Quite some artistry you have going on here.
Well, it's a technique that's been cultivated over many years. You don't get this skilled overnight.
Is this thing that runs in your family, or is this just your thing?
It's a trade that I've picked up over years and over time. Way longer than I'm sure your kind lives. And that's not to be disrespectful, it's just more of a
Fact.
it's a factoid thing. It's not
It's a factoid thing. Have you ever tried incorporating these into different art forms, different pieces, or does it not really work the best?
It does vary. I mean, I can make, you know, I've had different commissions for different things, and mostly the people that pass through here are typically looking for means to keep things cold, keep things hot. It just depends. It's more of a novelty in that case, but
So a lack of appreciation for a lot of what you do.
I mean, things need to pay bills one way or the other. It allows me to focus on my art in the meantime, but
Right. That stained glass look. How do you meld your glass? Can it be like split off? I'm scared of shattering it if I were to buy something.
it's magical, of course. I typically have to essentially split the different glasses together with different sands and keep things hot while melding them together to cool them. So it's a very kind of simultaneous elemental project. But
Little bit out of my wheelhouse. You're much more talented than I.
and he kind of like looks you up and down and says, I'm sure you're skilled in your own trade.
He's a bloody butcher.
Yeah.
You're literally a Komodo dragon, like just talking to an elf, like in the middle of.
I'll fucking eat this man. I hate to be that person, but I am on the lookout for something to cool my wares, probably while I'm traveling, dispersing my meats. Hey.
Come on, bro.
Hey. I'm a butcher.
Well, there are some commercial things, and he kind of gestures over, and there is. You see that it essentially is this, and it's large, so it is the size kind of like one of those like drink coolers, but it's made of glass that's probably this thick the entire way around. But it's not like see-through glass. The glass is almost stained black with like a different black sand, so it's almost like obsidian looking, but very much a glass. And it has a lid that can be, it like kind of has like a rubber seal kind of around it, so it kind of like pops off. Typically that's this, the black sand in the glass keeps the sun out, as well as it contains the heat to the exterior while absorbing the light, keeping the inside cool, because it's maintained on the outside. And you can see on the inside that there is almost kind of like a mirrored finish around the inside. Cool. So that it but it's like the back of a mirror. So like essentially the mirrors are facing outward. So essentially it kind of reflects everything away from what's inside.
This is some ingenious work. Props to you.
Takes skill honed over time, but like I said, science and magic can come together quite beautifully if you try. Well, if it's at least done right.
How much would one of these run me?
A piece like this that can hold a certain amount of things, it's relatively handheld. I would say probably about 200 gold.
It's a bit out of my budget, unfortunately. I'm just, Well, if I get rich one day, maybe I'll come back and buy one, but for now I guess I'll have to stick to my old ways. But thank you for showing me your artistry.
Well, I wish you all the prosperous luck in your meat purveying, and, maybe one day we'll cross paths once more.
What was your name?
Sail. Sail Ithorin.
All right. Well, thank you. I'll let you get back to your demonstrations.
Thank you.
Sail Thor?
Ithorin.
Okay.
Ithorin. And Sail is spelled Sael.
Cool. You got it. I didn't get the last name, but that's okay.
Sail. Okay. So you kind of leave this shop and head back towards the inn, where you will all run into each other once more. And I will let you converse.
So we see Jett, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
What'd you guys do in the meantime?
So Adalina is hopeful that Eldred possibly didn't run. So I asked around, and she looked around, and they're hearing some noises at the sealery, some issues. And even if it isn't her, it could be something for us. It's in the measured exchange district, if you wanted to check it out with us.
Yeah, I guess. Tried looking around for a cooler for our foods, and it's about 200 gold, so I couldn't afford that. Maybe we could pick up a job, treat ourselves after we get rid of if there's a yokai or anything out here around the village.
I think that's a great idea.
Unless, you guys want to spend that on something else if we get a job.
I mean, if we have a cooler, we could fish and keep it
Yeah? You
cool
fish?
and I've never tried it, but I've wanted to.
Okay.
I'm naturally good at a lot of things.
You've got to be good at catching fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
It's
got those
fun.
talons.
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, you're
You
not.
said that in a weird way. You got those talons. You're being nice and it's weird. Stop it.
Well, you're being
How do
fucking
we get
weird.
to the sealery? I can't fly.
He mentioned the district, so I guess we can just... There's gonna be signs.
All right, I guess we're... What should I turn into next? I feel like this butcher isn't quite suiting me. I think I'll turn back into the barn owl.
What time of day is it?
It's probably like early evening.
We said no birds.
Well, I won't turn into a bird then. Fine. What do you want? What do we want?
I mean, I think the Komodo dragon is just fine, but you're also back with us, so you could just be, I don't know, you?
Well, if we're on our way, I mean, I could... Look. Maybe I could find another outfit. This apron doesn't really, It's kind of messy.
Just take the apron off.
Is that a possibility?
I don't think that's your entire wardrobe. I don't think if you took the apron off, you'd be naked.
Yeah.
Oh, but how the spell works.
Oh.
Got it. Yeah, you and I, same
Oh.
thing.
Just,
Whoops.
I mean, there's plenty
I
of
can
different things. Pick a different species, I guess. There's plenty to choose from.
I'll take off my apron. I probably have regular clothes under that. See if I can snag a coat or something, put it on over. I'm a Komodo dragon still. Let's go, boys. I like this intimidation of being a Komodo dragon. It's working for me. I just don't like how that hobgoblin read my ass.
Does Jett smell different?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, to you, though. You're an
Yeah.
owlin. That's a good question.
And I have heightened perception right now, so it's like... it's just so much, like...
I smell like sea really strongly.
She does like fishing, so...
Oh, man.
No, but it's like a lot. It's like the Axe body spray thing in middle school of like, guys, calm down.
Does it mask my rat smell for Adalina? I don't know if you really smelled me, though, ever.
Not intentionally.
Yeah.
I think she probably carried an odor, but she wasn't like,
Yeah,
ooh,
I mean,
you smell like a
you smell
rodent.
different.
I smell like the sea.
We're making our way to the sealery.
Okay.
We're looking for signs along the way to make sure we're going in the right direction.
Okay. I mean, you're seeing a lot more of the like scale and scroll banners. There are like there's some names attached to the different banners. This is called House Dravos.
House Dravos. Is this like the rich neighborhood?
It's a lot of the scrolling too much. Okay, so there, like I said, the shops are here are permanent kind of storefront establishments. The different signage includes the official concordant seals. There's a lot of like, there's some noble like establishments and like different like housing and stuff kind of off in this district. But this is a lot of the like, essentially like where I guess the equivalency would be that of like a town hall, county clerk, like different things.
Okay.
So you have the Varick Scale House, the Prism Vault, the Auric Nullarium, the Auric Nullarium.
Where'd you get that name from?
It's the Appraisal House, and then the Concordant Sealery is a mix of the building. It's kind of one of the big buildings, but yeah.
This would be a really good place to open a food truck.
I would ask the
What's a trap?
three of you to make a perception check for me, please.
That's a 1.
Oh.
Dirty 20.
18.
So, Tomoé, you notice that you guys are being followed.
God fucking bitch. By Hoopst.
Hoomst.
You just notice that the same person has been like kind of following you since the inn.
Since the inn. Okay. But I don't know it's since the inn.
You do.
Oh, okay.
You've noticed it, but you're now picking up on a pattern because you think, oh, maybe people are going the same direction, like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But this person has kind of followed the same kind of paths that you have, stopped within a distance of wherever you guys have stopped to look at things, etc.
Tomoé, while walking with them, is just going to say, if your plan is to hurt Jett, it's 3 against 1.
She fucking turns to you with wide eyes. Shut the fuck up.
This person is not a bird.
Oh, I just assumed
You
it
just
was
said
a
my
bird.
fucking name, put me on blast like that. I like
Nice.
fucking swat you.
She's like holding Jett's head down.
I look to see who
That's
this
what you say?
is.
That's what you say?
Yeah.
Who the hell it is?
They don't hear you.
Oh, thank fucking God. Jesus.
It's not high up a perception roll.
Can I look in her eye line to see if who she's looking at?
Give me another perception check.
All right.
Now that you know that you're looking for something specific.
Yeah. 18 again.
17.
17. There is a hooded individual. Probably, I want to say, probably 20 feet, 30 feet back.
That's far.
That is, they definitely have like a mask covering their face. And on the mask is essentially, it looks like somebody winking.
Oh, I don't like that.
Can I relate that at all to Eldred stuff?
Give me a history check.
Please be nice to me. Well, it's technically cocked, right? It's technically in the corner.
No.
You said history?
It is.
Yes.
No.
17 plus 5.
You're remembering her mentioning something with her deities of one eye open, one eye closed.
Caroline remembered that, but Tomoé, you got a 4.
Tomoé did not remember that.
I was like, if it's in your notes and Tomoé was there for it,
but remembering it
but
in the
Well, putting
moment.
two and two together, because this
Yeah.
looks very much like a normal, kind of almost like, full. There's no like paintings on it. It's just a white mask with the 2 eyes.
But one's winking.
One's winking, so it could just be something that's like in accordance with that.
Creepy mask.
I don't know anything about her thing, so I'm not even rolling.
Adalina's gonna go talk to him.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow behind. But big.
Okay.
I'm keeping my distance, but I'm gonna stop like where we are.
Okay.
Hi. So our friend is missing, and she's from people where like one eye open and one eye closed is the thing. Do you know about my friend Eldred?
I would say so. And he
Like,
takes the mask off, and you see this it's very much gray skin, but it's almost like this, like almost like stone skin, kind of with cracks of like lava kind of going through the stones. And there is a kind of light blue wispiness in his eyes, with the hair being kind of fully like orange, almost like flames, kind of going backwards. And you notice a twinge of vitiligo on the stones. And he says, "My sister, she didn't leave." And he picks up the gyroscope, or he holds up the gyroscope that she had thrown on the path. Says, "I know that the person that you dealt with before, is the one who took her.
I knew it. I told you.
I didn't want to get your hopes up.
Do you know where she is?
I don't. I just know that she was taken. I lost the sight of the trail after a certain point.
Then maybe we're going in the right direction.
I'm still back, but I'm looking around to see if there are any more of them or like the surroundings to see if this is like a trap.
You don't see any more of these like hooded, cloaked, masked people.
Okay.
Um,
I'll approach because they seem animated and like it's going okay. So
Your sister.
yes.
Eldred never mentioned a brother
It's not a well-known thing.
to her.
It's a long story. But
Well, trust starts somewhere.
well, in order to, how they say, make an omelet, you have to break a few eggs. Sometimes things don't work the first time.
The way you word things makes so much sense to me. I get it.
Do you actually get it?
I do. I'm like, wait. That makes sense.
Can you help us find her? I think she's not okay.
That's what I've came to do. But you need to keep it down. And his arm like he like grabs his arm.
Oh.
I'm not supposed to be talking to you or anyone, but I felt this is this time that I needed to intervene. And he kind of like looks up and then back at you guys.
Oh, gods, right. Yep. Okay.
We watchers are not supposed to get involved.
Well, thank you for doing it. She is our friend.
I kind of didn't know how to respond when she came right up to me, but
She has that effect on
I
people.
figured this was the best course of action, I guess.
what are you talking about?
When Adalina came.
Yeah, when I walk up to him.
I didn't know where she would have been taken, but I figured you hopefully would have known something more, but apparently I was wrong.
I mean, we have a lead on this sealery.
It's not a lead, it's just mumbles of noise, but
They said it was scary, that it was dark.
But you're saying she was taken by someone we already knew?
The white owl.
great.
Yes,
Yeah, okay. Sorry. There's two different owls.
that is true.
I just wanted to make sure.
There's a lot of owls in this campaign.
There's a lot of owls in this campaign.
Too many owls. Too many
Whoops.
cooks. Yes, the great horned owl.
Ugh. Jett, you know where your people would hide around here?
I don't. That's a mean way to put that. Would the sealery be a place where she would take someone?
We need to go somewhere safe. There's too many eyes everywhere, and he kind of like looks around, and he kind of puts his hood back up and kind of like heads off in the other direction.
I mean, it's subtle, but you notice that Adalina's got a little more.
Light.
It's not subtle.
Well, it's not the full.
yeah.
But it's a tiny bit back.
But that is where we are going to end tonight's session. Thank you so much for joining us here at Off the Beaten Quest. We have a Patreon. Check out our Patreon for all the fun extra behind the scenes and some cool cooldowns and things that you can see that only Patreon sees first. You get early access to a lot of things, as well as our community. There's a bunch of different tiers that you can help support us, and we very much appreciate it. Thank you to Pocket Bard and Fantasy Plus for all the great ambiance. And we will see you in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.